Sometimes I just need to take a break, I guess. I've went for a month and a half straight, no days off, for like 12 to 14 hours every single day, and I've pushed myself in the past to do that, and I still constantly work. Like, it's been what, like 8 days in a row, something like that, 9 days in a row. And today DoorDash just broke me. Oh my gosh. When it's this bad, it's like I was still getting orders. Don't get me wrong. But it, my gosh. Sometimes 100% can be decent, but sometimes it can just be trash. Probably would have got better. I don't know. But I decided to call it quits for the rest of the day. I need some sleep. I thought, I could push myself past it, but it's one of those things when I realize I don't have enough sleep and I need a little bit extra, that I get moody, and I don't need to get I don't need to get banned from any more restaurants. For sure don't need to get banned from Safeway, which that was one thing that kind of did me in too, is, oh my gosh. I don't know if I want to talk about that on this video or the next one. Maybe I should talk about it on this video. I have no idea, but I'm pretty burnt out for once, at least for now. It's the thing, like sometimes I have to do this where I just take the rest of the day off. Sometimes I take a day off, not very often. But sometimes it's just required to just relax, play some video games, go to bed early, and wake up and hopefully be refreshed the next day. And then get right back to it and grind out those hours and grind out those orders. I don't know. I don't know how much I have in me to keep, accepting everything. I plan on continuing on at least till I get to 20,000 miles, but I don't know if I'm going to make it. I swear it's pretty much the same pay, and sometimes even more, depending. Like, if there's hardly any orders out there, shut up, car. If there's hardly any orders out there, then technically it's more pay, because a lot of times you just don't see anything if you decline. So you're not making anything. But when you do have a high acceptance, like I do, 100% completely, and I have like perfect stats, 100% acceptance, 100% completion, 5 stars, or 5.0 without any redacted, like I haven't got any removed. But and like everything is pretty much perfect on my account, which helps. But so then I get orders. They're not good orders. They'll give me anything. They'll give me something, like they did today. But man, not even minimum wage. But then again, if I push through it like I do, I've done in the past, a lot of times it gets a lot better. But I'm giving up for once. I still accepted everything, though, so I don't consider it a complete failure. I still technically made it through day 17. It wasn't a long day 17, but I still accepted everything. I don't know. I'm going to try to go to bed early tonight, and I'm going to try to get back to it early tomorrow. I'm going to try to get back on my previous schedule, which is right at 8 a.m. start to 8:30-ish start, and then go till 8:30 p.m. to 9 p.m., so about 12 hours, and then the occasional 14 hours. I can do 14s, like if I push myself, but man, it's not very easy to keep 5 stars, that's for sure. Once I hit that 12-hour mark to 13-hour mark, At least some of the times, it's like, man, I get frustrated easily, and yeah, and I just want to go crazy sometimes. I don't allow myself to go crazy. Not anymore. But yeah, so I'm just gonna try to clean the house, play some video games, relax for a few, get this video up, and hopefully get to bed early enough I can wake up nice and early, because I want to get the next or record the next video for the next day challenge, which day 17 I'll talk about. Stupid. I hate random notifications, both on my car and then on my phone. Yeah, so I don't know what to say. How was your day today, guys? It does seem like it's picking up now. Like, I wasn't like sitting there waiting for orders. It was just that all the orders were crap. Like pretty much every single one of them. And now it doesn't look that much better. It looks like a little bit better than it was. But I don't know. Hopefully your day has been going better than mine. I think a lot of it is just I'm exhausted, plus those, especially like the first 4 orders. I guess they could have been worse, but it was just like, really? See, I don't mind doing bad orders. I really don't. As long as I get at least something in between. At least it wasn't a full day of it. I've had that happen before, like where I've accepted everything and every single order was nothing but crap. And it just turns out just bad. It just depends. Like some days, like I'm pretty sure today a lot of it is to do with it's a lot of people have been buying a lot of crap because of how hot it was. It's still pretty warm, but not as bad as it was. And then on top of that, the holidays coming up, which should be decently busy. And after the holiday will probably be better. It's usually when people stock up on groceries. Well, people stock up on groceries technically, but they're just kind of like medium amounts of groceries, just like chips and, snacks and things just for like parties for the holidays or whatnot. Unless it's like, a holiday like Thanksgiving, and then a lot of times they'll get a bunch of food. But even then, that's not big groceries. That's still just making for one, preparing for one meal. So it's not that great. But if they're buying groceries for the month, that that usually happens after the holiday. That's usually where the big orders come in. And that's usually when things get better. I don't know. We'll see how things go. I'm going to go relax, try to get this video up and clean, and I will see you tomorrow, guys. Bye for now. Sorry, I decided I needed to relax a little bit. I think occasionally we need a little bit of entertainment for ourselves. So, or a little bit more. And sometimes we need a little bit extra sleep. Most of the time I can function on little sleep. But occasionally I gotta have a bunch of extra. Anyways, please thumbs up, share, comment, subscribe. Lots more coming on this channel for about DoorDash, which I think I said that I was talking about DoorDash. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm tired. And, video game pickups, which I haven't done a video on those for a while. I should probably get one of those going again. Whatever I feel like uploading, but a lot of gig work stuff. I have some ideas coming up. I will continue on with the Accept Everything Challenge on this channel. I might pause it occasionally, but if I pause it, that means I'll still be doing, another kind of gig app. It would just, I'd still stay at 100% on DoorDash. I would just switch to another app for a while and do, a video on, that specific app for a while. or mix them, maybe a little bit of each. Anyways, bye guys. Sorry I just ramble sometimes.